After Sunday's operation, as we mentioned, more than 100 people now face deportation, and we'll wait to see if they'll have their day in court to try and stay in the U.S. Fox 41's Hunter Phipps tells us how this may look for those who ICE arrested on Sunday.
Rachel, some think this will increase the logjam in the Colorado immigration courts, but one local lawyer I spoke with today tells me of those detained, as you see behind me here, some may not get to stand in front of a judge to plead their case. The aftermath of Sunday morning's DEA operation in Colorado Springs still unfolding in more ways than one. The DEA says they detained 114 illegal immigrants, but how many cases will this add to the already backed up Colorado immigration court system? Attorney David McDivitt tells us it may not grow as much as people think.
Their case may never get in front of an immigration judge to begin with. Therefore, they're not really adding to the backlog that the immigration judges are facing.
McDivitt says some detained on Sunday may not be protected from a recent Colorado judge's ruling to block those facing deportation under the Alien Enemies Act. It's because the federal government does not need to use the act for those who have been here less than 2 years and entered the U.S. illegally.
If they've been here longer than 2 years, they're really not going to be subject to that expedited removal.
During President Trump's first week, Colorado had around 78,000 immigration cases pending. Right now, it's unclear how much that number has risen during his first 100 days. Meanwhile, reactions to Sunday's operation continue. The El Paso County Democratic Party condemning Sunday's operation, saying, quote, "We stand in solidarity with local and state immigration rights groups who have called attention to these abuses." But Congressman Jeff Crank citing the president's policies on immigration as a reason the DEA was able to detain so many people.
These are folks that should not be in the United States. So the president's done a fantastic job of making sure that we're working on that.
While both sides of the aisle still reacting, the dust of Sunday's events may take some time to settle. And the Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition also released a statement today condemning Sunday's operation, saying, quote, "Law enforcement is undermining constitutional rights and safe city policies." The coalition will host a protest tomorrow that is set to start at 3:30 p.m. in front of the El Paso County Sheriff's Office in downtown Colorado Springs. Rachel?